So I just want you guys to understand something. That does not matter what you do. And there's no pill for this yet. Maybe there's going to be a pill later on down the line. I don't know. But there's no pill that's going to help with physical activity. Okay? Remember, you need physical activity. You could be, you can lose the weight that you want to lose. You can, no, that's usually what people want to do. You want to lose the weight that you want to lose, or you want to use those silicone muscles or whatever to put the muscles on or whatever, or even get the butt implants or whatever. It won't matter because you're gonna age and your certain things gonna happen. Your bones are gonna get brittle, your muscles are gonna get weaker. So a lot of times people try to take certain things and do certain things to go around the fact that they have to work out. But in reality, as you get older, you're gonna have to work out. Hey guys, feel free to subscribe and follow. And don't forget to share. Don't forget to share, please. All right, guys. I know I'm here to, definitely help out the best that I can, especially with the fact that, summertime, things aren't, easy at the moment because there's this, so much temptations and everything like that. So you just have to be, let me see something. Okay, make sure I get all this stuff situated. All right. Alrighty. So, like I said, guys, Q&A. Feel free to reach out and feel free to ask any questions you may have. I'm definitely going to try to answer all of them. I have topics, of course, like I usually do. So if you need anything, if you have any questions or anything like that, please free to ask. So I put up an article a couple of weeks ago actually about Ozempic, and it let me see, 1 second. Make sure that this thing is actually working properly because it seems like... Anyway, let's get to it. Okay, so the article was about new research presented about Ozempic and Wegovy. Wegovy. I don't know if I'm keep saying that. I'm like butchering that name. But it talked about how people are having gastroparesis. So that's pretty much like stomach paralysis. So pretty much your stomach just stops working in a sense. So usually you would can kind of suspect like diarrhea, those kind of things, like loose bowels really, but also is vomiting too as well. So those kind of things have been occurring with some people, but the thing is, it's not something that's permanent or something that's that have to live with for a lot. You just pretty much have to stop taking the medication, and it's reversible. There's tons of other problems people will have. People are facing when it comes to Ozempic or Wegovy or what have you. But I feel like this is something you kind of have to expect when it comes to something that, when you have something, like when you hear something is too good to be true, it doesn't matter if, some people it worked for them and it's fantastic. I know somebody that said that she was finally able to get to the weight that she wanted, but now she has to slowly get off of it and, has to, pretty much, I didn't say this to her, but she pretty much has to control her own diet now. So these are those things that, you have to consider when you're doing this stuff. Like, there's some people that saying that they can afford to actually be on it for the rest of their life and afford it, but they, you can't. Insurance will cover it, but to so far, So it's definitely something that you guys have to consider. I was once against it, and I have my my thoughts about it. But I feel like after realizing it and on really understanding, actually hearing it from people that actually use it, it's just a tool. It's just a tool that you use, to reach that goal that you want to reach to. But it's always about maintenance. The thing is, to me, in my opinion, the diet is not really the problem. The diet is never really the problem. It's actually the maintaining it. That's the problem. So we have a problem with maintenance. It doesn't matter if you do it by yourself or do it because of surgery or do it because of the shots. We have a problem with maintaining that weight. and understanding what it really means to maintain your weight. And it's not like continuously eat little food, but it's actually believe it or not, eating more, a little bit more to maintain it. Anyway, but like I said, it's this situation of stomach paralysis. It's definitely reversible. It's definitely something that's not permanent. You just have to really make sure that you talk to your healthcare provider. And that's another thing too, is like you have to make sure that you don't say, hey, excuse me, you're not like, okay, I'm gonna endure this so I can lose this weight, and because there's a lot of stuff that can happen if you do these drastics, do something as drastic, like, you're having this stomach paralysis and you're not saying something about it. They might have to lower the dosage or something. You might think, oh, this is the only way, I have to suck it up and do it. No, you have to take care of yourself. I mean, it's you just don't want to do something permanently, that's something that's so severe that can be permanent and affect your life moving forward. You have to make sure you choose wisely what you do. You really have to. All right. So that was that. And then some other things I wanted to talk about. The summer. Okay, the summertime. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, feel free to interrupt me, or I'll check the comments to see if anyone's saying anything, and what have you. So anyway, it's about the summertime. A lot of people. I have clients coming in, new clients coming in. They're trying to lose the weight during the summertime. It's usually the other way around. You come in the summertime, the winter time, and you try to lose your weight that you gain during the summertime. But people are doing the opposite. But it does happen. So a couple of things that I want to talk about to kind of help that, and it's for number one, it's just three simple rules, or three simple things really. I'm gonna give you some ways to do it, but like keeping hydrated. Drinking plenty of water during the day. Um, Drinking, actually, there's a lot of food that actually has a lot of water, like watermelon, cucumbers, and oranges. But be mindful of the watermelon does have a lot of sugar in it too as well. That's what tastes so good. All right, or oranges too, but mainly watermelon. All right. Like I said, oh yeah. Also, you can drink a lot of water where it has fruit in it. Like, I haven't done this myself, like infusing the water with some fruit. I haven't done this myself, like mint, even berries, lemon. I haven't. I mean, besides like maybe lemon water. I've done that, but not really anything else. But it's just, it can make it more enjoyable, make it more tasteful. I mean, I have clients that I had there's one client that said to me, "Yeah, Shane, I don't like the taste of water, so that's why she drinks the other stuff." But I mean, like, you don't like the, it has no taste. Like, I just, to this day, I don't really understand that. But to each his own. I'm not gonna force anybody to do something that they really don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, now when it comes to eating, definitely having a balanced diet. Okay, and I know we talked about this on nauseum. You're having your fruit, lean meat, lean proteins, those kind of things to help repair, all that kind of stuff. But let's be realistic about things, and let's talk about like the summertime. Really, like, what are we actually doing? We're going out, we're having fun, we maybe having a couple drinks, those kind of things. So, my opinion, my advice is, if you can, and it just kind of would help you, maintain the weight that you have. Definitely not gonna help you lose weight. This what I'm about to tell you. This is really just to maintain this advice I'm about to give you, just to maintain the weight that you have. And it's pretty much you. If you want to track your food, I recommend tracking your calories or whatever. But if you can, eat less during, like, you're gonna have like maybe a 2 day, spree of eating whatever. I mean, I'm just being realistic. We have to be real with ourselves. So 5 days, Saturday and Sunday. Let's say Saturday and Sunday. That's when you go on, splurge. Saturday and Sunday. I mean, Monday through Friday, you keep your calories low, high protein, so you don't lose any muscle that you have. So high protein, low carbs, low fat. I mean, maybe not really too much low fat, but like, in a sense, honestly, if you can, if you can, like, maybe follow like not really a keto, because keto is more fat than protein, but like a high protein diet, like extremely high protein, using like spaghetti squash, for your carbs. Like, just like extremely low carb and high protein, somewhat moderate fats, and low carb, like I said. If you could do that 5 days out of the week and then Saturday and Sunday, splurge or whatever. Like I said, I'm not recommending that, but let's be real. It's summertime. You want to turn up. You want to enjoy yourself. You're going to be with, your family, do what you have to do. But if you can, this will help you not lose weight. This will help you maintain the weight that you have. Now, be mindful. Do not jump on the scale afterwards, like at the end of this splurge or spree that you have. Do not jump on the scale afterwards, like say Monday morning. There's gonna be a lot of water, a lot of salt, yeah, the water retention, all this kind of stuff going on. So you're gonna think, oh my God, Shane was wrong. Oh my God, no, you're gonna gain a lot of water weight or whatever from all that alcohol or all that salt, all that kind of stuff that you had that you don't normally have, let's say. So it's gonna be very difficult for you. So you have, very, worrisome. So if you can, if you last day of your, going crazy, my recommendation is go back to eating normally as possible. Monday, Thursday, and then weigh yourself again on Wednesday. By the time after you drink a lot of water, those 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, and of course, Wednesday, of course, every day really. But you definitely should see the weight drop back down to where you were or what have you by Wednesday. That's how long it lasts in your system. So just be mindful of that. Okay, so if you can, try to low calories. Low calories, yes, but high protein, moderate fats, and moderate amount of fats, and low to no carbs. And then you enjoy yourself on the weekend. Okay, that's my recommendation if you want to do that for the summertime. It's not something you should do every week. Don't get me wrong, okay? But this is like, maybe like once a month. You have like July. Well, July was 4th of July, but August. Those kind of things. You're trying to like you really enjoy yourself. It's really come down to calories in, calories out. So if you have low calories during the week and then you have a surplus on the weekends. Like I said, this is not to lose weight. This is not to lose weight at all. Be mindful. Okay, just to maintain the weight that you have. Okay, and here's some other things you can do. There's like the top 3 things I recommend. Then staying active outdoors. It's summertime. It's not, the heat wave is kind of gone now. If you live in Jersey or New York area, is the heat wave's kind of gone. So now you can actually like go outside, and like today was actually really, really nice. Going outside for a walk, going outside for a jog, those kind of things, those activities outside would be fantastic. Playing sports, going for a bicycle ride. Maybe there's pools. There's a pool nearby me, that outside pool that they have open. Join fitness classes and boot camps that take place outside. Maybe at the beach or something like that. Take advantage of the longer days, like, incorporate like walks and runs at the end of the day. Those kind of things. Like, there's a lot of stuff you could do now in the summertime. That's why people love the summertime so much. Try to mix up your routine. So instead of like maybe you working out for example, you're working out 5 days a week inside the gym, maybe you do 3 times and then, do something more active outside. There's some parks I've seen that actually have like a quote unquote gym, and that could be nice too, so try that out. So there's a lot of things. That's why people love the summertime. Some other things too, like, kind of small stuff, but protect your skin, sunscreen, hats, those kind of things. Adequate sleep is important, of course, and watch out for sugary and alcohol beverages. But like I said, this is for like, the weekend, save it for the weekend or whatever, but they can contribute to dehydration. Okay. Anyway, so like I said, my 3 things when it comes to the summertime, overall, just drinking plenty of water, and having a well balanced meal, increasing your increasing activity outside to enjoy. It feels better when you're outside. And like I said before, if you want to maintain the weight that you have, not to lose the weight that you have, if you want to maintain the weight that you have and you want to enjoy the weekends, have low calories during the Monday through Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday have a high calories. And then, like I said, having a high protein, medium, moderate fats, and low to no protein. Low to no fats. I think, okay, hold on. I think we should make our splurge count. Like if I really want a cocktail, I have to have that, but I'm not having a cocktail and mashed potatoes and dessert. If I really want dessert, I'm skipping the cocktail. I want to find balance. Yeah, that's true too. You can, yeah, you can do that. That's definitely good advice. You could, good job. Yeah, that's good, Kim. So definitely, if you, I mean, there's something you actually could do like during the regular day too. Just by having not go crazy, completely crazy, and have like having like well over like 5,000 calories of food. Maybe to save all your save something. Okay, I'm gonna drink a lot today. I'm gonna have dessert today. I'm gonna those kind of things. I mean, um, I remember those desserts. They pack a wallop. They pack a wallop. Those desserts, especially Cheesecake Factory. And remember, like I said though, the it's the fat. It's the fat that really spikes calories when it comes to food. Okay, so if you're having a lot of fatty foods and all this different kind of stuff, just be mindful. It's a lot. It's a lot of a lot of calories in those fatty foods. Alrighty. But yeah, good point, Kim. Yeah, save picking if you're gonna have protein. I'm sorry, if you're gonna have a cake or you're gonna have cocktails. Just pick. Try not to have all three. Like you said, the cocktails, mashed potatoes, and dessert. Try to pick one. Um, yeah. So let's move on. Okay. So, yeah, those are my like three things that I thought about when it comes to like kind of just like being healthy or maintaining your weight or what have you. Unless you're gonna be on a diet during the summer, it's gonna be really really tough. And I tried to give like realistic, you know, three realistic things you can do to help maintain the weight, not to lose but maintain. Okay. And I like go crazy. Okay. So anyway, now actually it was Kim. We kind of sparked this conversation, but we kind of talked about. I just decided to do like three reasons why people don't work out. Okay. Now the first two, I don't. I mean, I'm gonna breeze through real quick, but the last one is the one I want to really focus on. And oh yeah, before I continue on, if you haven't seen the interview with Kim and I interview Kim. Please, when you get a chance, please watch it. It is very informative. A lot of value to that. If you're getting the surgery, bariatric surgery, if you're taking Wegovy or any medication, weight loss medication, diabetes medication, what have you. Even if you're not, honestly, if you're just trying to better your health, watch the interview. Okay, definitely if you get a chance, watch the interview. All right. So anyway, three reasons why people don't work out. Okay. So first we'll go over them real quick: lack of motivation, time management, and then discomfort and insecurity. So that's what we're gonna do. That's the main thing we're gonna focus on. But let's breeze through the first two. The first two, lack of motivation. So you either simply just watch TV, not really, focus on like watching TV outweighs your, long-term health, that kind of thing. You'd rather just not do anything. You don't have any motivation to do so. And majority of the time is if you're not seeing results right away, that's when that happens, or you just don't see the need for it. Okay, I'm fine. I don't have to worry about it. And sometimes even like, oh, I look okay. I mean, you might not look overweight or what have you, or you just feel good. I mean, it's fine, but these are the things that eventually will catch up on everybody that that's when it's very important that we work out and eat healthy and stuff like that. Anyway, moving on, time management. So a lot of times we have, especially in America, we have tons of responsibilities. We take on a lot of stuff that sometimes we should not be taking on, but we prioritize a lot of activities over our health. And even sometimes, for the most part, especially if you're women, if you're a woman, and all you guys are, most likely you're prioritizing other people over your health. Either it's your kids, your spouse, or something, you're doing that. And then if it's a kid, most likely gonna have the mother's guilt and, no, I have to do this. I have to take care of my kids. I'll work out later. I'll work out another day, someday, or someday never comes until the doctor tells you you have this issue, that issue, you know. So it's definitely something you have to really consider, you know, prioritizing yourself, self-care, and your health. And remember, you don't have to, see the scale and have to see a certain amount of weight to know that you need to work out. You need to make time for yourself. There's other things that let you know that other red flags. Okay, let me see. Women always prioritize others over themselves. Yep, Kim, you're right. Always do. They always do. Yeah, and by the time you know usually menopause hits or something, or the kids out the house or one or the other, that's when they start to do it. And then sometimes when women they don't really do it because okay, the kids are out the house and maybe you have multiple kids, but then your oldest is starting to give you grandkids, so then you start taking care of the grandkids. Then it's like a cycle until you know God forbid something happens, drastic happens, that makes you realize, oh crap, I need to take care of myself. So it's like you have to really choose. You want to follow the be the copy that's and live on that stereotype of or continue that stereotype of women supposed to be the caregiver and all that kind of stuff. They can't take care of themselves or whatever. It's up to you. But you got to take care of yourself. I mean, the what's that saying? You can't help anybody in an empty cup or something like that. I don't know why I'm forgetting the thing, but you have to take care of yourself. Our health is priority, especially if we have kids. Exactly. Investment in your health is an investment in your family's health as well. Okay, because your family sees it, your family starts participating in it hopefully, and things start to change. Okay, overall, the mood of the family and all these different kind of things start to happen. Okay, now the one, like I said, I want to focus on mainly is going to be discomfort and insecurity. Exercise can be physically uncomfortable, especially for beginners and those that are out of shape. Additionally, many people feel subconscious about their parents and or performance in the gym setting. So it's very which will lead to an avoidance because you don't want to be judged, you don't want to be embarrassed. But the thing is, well, we have to realize that everyone starts someplace. When you start driving, you weren't a NASCAR driver right away. Some of us still aren't, but you know what I'm saying? You have to get to that level. If you, what you might call it, what else is another thing? You weren't ready for, like, for instance, going to college, you made your mistakes, you did what you had to do or whatever, but you learned, from going to college and doing all these different kind of things, you became a better active, or not active, but you're a better functioning adult because you're going through certain things, bumps and all this kind of things that have, bumps in the road, I should say. But you have to understand, it's like you have to, crawl before you can run, or maybe before you can walk, before you can run. So that's the problem that I feel like some people have, that they're worried about, making a mistake. They're worried about failing, you know. But actually, yeah, once again, Kim, you said it, is like failures lead to success, and that's what happens. Even when you're a pro, or like not pro, but like you're a veteran bodybuilder, fitness person or whatever, you understand, like, failure makes you stronger because you keep on pushing yourself, like you're doing a bench press for whatever, you're trying to get to that failure point. So when you fail, you rest, you recover, you come back, you get stronger. So that's what a lot of times people don't understand when it comes to fitness. Fitness is about failing all the time, or yeah, it's like it's about failure. If you're able to do, no one who is successful skipped failure. Exactly. No one's successful. Yeah. So now we could use that same analogy for fitness. We use the same analogy for just being a millionaire or whatever, or being, entrepreneur or whatever. But it's the same thing. You have to fail before you can succeed. And that's really what I want everyone to understand. It's not about getting everything the right way, right off the bat, just being disciplined, being consistent, and just keep pushing yourself and going at it. Fail your way to success. Yeah. Fail your way to success. That's what it is. Yeah. And that's what the people don't realize. You have to fail your way to success. And that's what all the successful people, either in sports, entrepreneurs, people with technology, like doing all these different kind of things, creating all these different apps, whatever it may be, whatever it is. The thing is, at the end of the day, you have to fail before you can be successful. And once you get past that, you won't have to worry about maybe the discomfort is gonna happen. I mean, that's what's gonna happen. When I say discomfort, like the soreness, the aches, the pain, that's gonna happen. But I mean, the sharp pains you don't want, like the sharp pain in one specific area you don't want. That's bad. But the achiness, the soreness, that's your body that's your body healing, and that's your body, if properly eaten, properly nourished, that's your body getting stronger, okay, and rebuilding itself, and so on and so forth. All right. So I just want to make sure I talk about that and really emphasize that. I mean, I know another thing that me and Kim we talked about was the fact that, you go on social media and you look up how to do a bench press or something or whatever, and all of a sudden you're seeing people bench pressing a couch or something like that, and they look amazing, or bench pressing 300 pounds and they look amazing, or whatever the case may be. But they didn't start there. I mean, granted, the whole bench pressing a couch, which you laying on I don't know, some type of circus act, pretty much. I mean, I just feel like that could be a deterrent for people. Like, oh my God, that's what I have to do to look like that, or I have to do these extreme things to look like that person. I mean, just always remember those people that on YouTube or what is it, the Facebook or Instagram or what have you. They are, that's their life, one, but then two, majority of them most likely are on something. You can actually tell if they're on something. It's just, I'm not trying to discourage anybody, put anybody down, but sometimes you can kind of tell they're on something. Yeah, extreme is not sustainable. That's definitely true. Extreme is not sustainable. You cannot have, like, even those CrossFitters or whatever, they have at the point where they have an off season, or the same thing with bodybuilders too. They have an off season. They take some time off. Football players, basketball players, they have an off season, or they have a time when they actually have a break. They take a break from certain things, because they're focusing more on longevity. They want to repeat the win, or they want to repeat their progress. If there's someone that continuously pushes their body to the brink each and every day, that's when problems happen. Okay, so be mindful of that. That's when problems happen. Okay, so don't think you have to do the extreme. Don't think you have to do the backflips with one hand, and or whatever the case may be, to look like Arnold or look like whatever. It's just a matter about being consistent, baby steps, taking your time, doing lightweight, focus on form, doing those basic things first. Don't think about what anybody else. This is why, I mean, I'm happy I'm half blind, because usually when I go to the gym, my glasses come off. Even to this day, my glasses come off. Excuse me, and music's turned up loud, and I go at it. I do my own thing. If I need a spot, or I find somebody to spot me, but that's it. I'm not gonna be doing, I'm not trying to show off. I'm just trying to focus on me and myself. And that's what you need to do. Even if you have to start at home, doing something extremely lightweight. You don't want to have the lightweight in front of other people. You feel like you don't want to be judged. That's fine. I get it. But if anything, start at home with some lightweights. You can get them, cheap on Amazon, and then work your way up. I mean, I have people that say, Shane, can you come to my house? Because they outright said, I don't want anyone to see me, either because they're weight, or either because they know that maybe they're not strong where, they think they should be, But everyone starts somewhere. Everyone starts somewhere. I started somewhere. I could barely do push-ups. It is what it is. You build and grow, and you get stronger. That's really when it comes down to. Okay, so it's really just have to get off that, like, what's it, mind block. There's like that negative, get that negative thing out your head, like negative views or thoughts out your head. I mean, like I said, if it's something that like if it's soreness or what have you, soreness is something, if you start doing it consistently, you're actually gonna miss. A lot of time people miss soreness. Shane, I'm not sore anymore. What's going on? Or what is this, the insecurity or whatever. Then start at home. Start at home by yourself, work with somebody online or something like that, or whatever you have to do. But just, I mean, there's Zoom sessions now. I mean, I haven't done a Zoom session. No, I did actually did it on Sunday. But I mean, there's Zoom, people could train you at home. So it's not like, okay, there's nothing I can do about it. Let me just leave it alone and let me just find the nearest pill or something like that so I can, make my life, extend my life in a sense. But speaking of that, no questions right now. But speaking of that, I want you guys to understand something though. I'm sore today, brother. Wonder why. So I just want you guys to understand something. That does not matter what you do, and there's no pill for this yet. Maybe there's gonna be a pill later on down the line. I don't know. But there's no pill that's gonna help with physical activity. Okay? Remember, you need physical activity. You could be, you can lose the weight that you want to lose. You can, that's usually what people want to do. You want to lose the weight that you want to lose, or you want to use those silicone muscles or whatever to put the muscles on or whatever, or even get the butt implants or whatever. It won't matter because you're gonna age, and your certain things gonna happen. Your bones are gonna get brittle. Your muscles are gonna get weaker. So a lot of times people try to take certain things and do certain things to go around the fact that they have to work out. But in reality, as you get older, you're gonna have to work out anyway. And I'm not saying, to be like Arnold or whatever. When I say work out, it could be something, small or what have you, whatever. Eventually you're gonna need to do more and really challenge your body. But if you don't want to end up like somebody that's walking with a hunch, bent over or whatever, you can have the body of whatever you want, but you're going to find yourself, looking like the stereotypical elderly person, if you're not picking up weight, you're not challenging yourself, stuff like that. You have to challenge your body so you can lose the weight and be skinny and all that kind of stuff that you want, or maybe do the silicone stuff to get the muscles on, or those fake muscles or whatever, the butt lifts, whatever it is. You're still gonna have to work out. At the end of the day, you're still gonna have to pick things up and put them back down. Okay, it doesn't matter, what you decide to do. Okay, all right. I hope that made sense. All right. I don't want to make this too long because I know a lot of people are enjoying their lives, enjoying the summer, especially today. Today's a fantastic day in the tri-state area of New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. Actually, I don't know what Connecticut, but I know New York and New Jersey. But if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. And I just hope I gave you some value today. As I'm definitely trying my best to do each and every day. I give you some value and make you guys see things a different way you guys never saw before. But this is this is some serious stuff here. Okay. All right. So kind of recap. We talked about the Ozempic much value. Thank you, Kim. Ozempic, finding out that's not, is reversible. This whole stomach paralysis is definitely reversible. And then not something that's permanent. And we talked about the three things I like. I want you to focus on when it comes to summertime: balanced diet, water, water intake, balanced diet, and finding activities outside to do. Summertime. Before, if you live in a tri-state area, there's gonna be a lot of snow coming. Well, not snow, but maybe it's be cold as hell. You don't want to go outside. And I mean, my limit is between 50 degrees and I'll say 75, 80 degrees. Anything above and below, I'm not going outside. Working out, no, I'm good. Um, and then what else we talked about the three reason why people don't work out. Time management or limited time, lack of motivation and insecurities, and just feeling uncomfortable. So like I said, I hope this helps you guys, and I really appreciate you watching. So I'll see you guys in I think about a month's time actually. I think it's the end of August, the third Monday in August, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. All right, and then we'll pick back up. We'll see what happens. We might just do 2 times a month the live stream, but I mean, we'll see what happens. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kim, for your feedback. Really appreciate it, guys. Remember, please go watch the it's on YouTube. It's on what you call it, the podcast. as well. So you're just gonna listen to the audio of it. It's fine. Definitely a lot of value in that. Like I said, it doesn't have to be because you're trying to do the surgery. If you're trying to do the diabetes shots or the Wegovy and Ozempics, if you're just trying to get healthier, this is what you need to be. This is something that you definitely should watch. A lot of value in this. A lot of value in this. Okay. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. You have a good evening.
Are you ready to transform your health and wellness journey? At Condappa Strength, I'm committed to helping you achieve your goals through my 3 pillars for results. First, I educate, equipping you with essential knowledge to understand your body and its needs. Then, I execute a tailored plan, ensuring every step is personalized to your unique lifestyle. Finally, I encourage, providing accountability and support every step of the way. Get ready to unlock your full potential and thrive in every aspect of your life. Visit me today and let's embark on this journey together. Check me out at condappastrength.com.